Greetings to all our amazing viewers around the world, and welcome back to the channel where truth meets courage. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our explosive stories, and be part of a fast-growing family that keeps its finger on the pulse of East African politics. Now buckle up, because what you're about to hear is not only controversial, it's potentially one of the most dangerous political predictions in Uganda's modern history. In a sensational and bold statement, seasoned journalist and political analyst Andrew Mwenda has set the nation ablaze with a claim that has sent shockwaves across Uganda's political landscape. Museveni will have the last laugh, Mwenda asserted, before making a spine-chilling warning. Dr. Besigye could end up facing a death sentence. Yes, you heard that right. The man who has stood up to Museveni for over 2 decades may be staring down a terrifying fate if things escalate the way Mwenda predicts. Mwenda, never one to shy away from controversy, delivered his analysis with the precision of someone who has spent years studying the game of power in Uganda. He painted a picture of President Museveni as a master tactician who, despite age and global criticism, is still 5 steps ahead of his opponents. According to Mwenda, while the opposition continues to mobilize on the streets and on social media, Museveni is quietly tightening his grip on every institution that matters, from the judiciary, the army, to the intelligence networks. His opponents may think he's weakening, but Mwenda warns they are badly mistaken. And that's where the warning to Dr. Besigye comes in. Mwenda believes the government is slowly building a legal and public case that could one day culminate in treason charges so severe that the death penalty becomes a real possibility. It's not about what Besigye is doing now, Mwenda suggested. It's about a history of defiance that the state is compiling like a prosecutor preparing for a final blow. For a country that has witnessed multiple arrests of Besigye, this new prediction isn't something to take lightly. Besigye, a 4-time presidential candidate and former comrade-turned-critic of Museveni, has long been a symbol of resistance in Uganda. He's faced house arrests, tear gas, beatings, court cases, and countless acts of intimidation. Yet, he's never backed down. But Mwenda says this time might be different. With the increasing polarization in the country, an economy under pressure, and the rise of younger opposition voices like Bobi Wine, the regime might feel cornered enough to make a drastic move, one that would send a chilling message to anyone who dares challenge its authority. The bigger question now is, could Uganda really carry out such a drastic sentence in today's world? The international backlash would be unimaginable. But Mwenda seems convinced that Museveni has stopped caring about global approval. Museveni knows the West will bark but won't bite. He's seen it all before. Libya, Sudan, Ethiopia. He knows the playbook, Mwenda said. And to be honest, looking at Museveni's past maneuverings, the lifting of age limits, the militarization of civilian institutions, and the relentless suppression of dissent, it's hard not to see the logic in Mwenda's grim forecast. This claim is not just a bombshell, it's a warning. A warning that Uganda's political crisis may be about to reach a level no one anticipated. And in this kind of environment, anything can happen. Dr. Besigye has not responded directly to Mwenda's comments, but his allies are already expressing deep concern. Civil society groups are calling for increased international monitoring and legal protections for opposition figures. Some are demanding a UN-led investigation into the increasing militarization of the political process. Meanwhile, the ruling NRM party has remained mostly silent on Mwenda's predictions. Some insiders, however, suggest that Mwenda's proximity to power may mean he knows far more than he is publicly saying. If that's true, then this is not a mere opinion. It could be a carefully measured leak, a way of testing the public's reaction to a future crackdown. For those who believe in democracy, human rights, and the power of free speech, this is a moment to speak up. Uganda is teetering on the edge of a cliff, and if Mwenda's predictions hold true, the consequences could be catastrophic not just for Besigye, but for the entire nation. A death sentence would send Uganda spiraling into a dark chapter it may not recover from. So to our viewers, we leave you with one question. Is this just Mwenda stirring the pot for attention, or is it the calm before a political storm that could change Uganda forever? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it far and wide. The truth must be heard, and the time to act is now.